It's Julian Steinbeck with Real Talk 101. The topic of today's live show is
Immigrants in the educational system. I'm Julian Steinbeck with Real Talk 101. I'm here in Wells Hall. Go green.
Go White.
That's the spirit. So as usual, we're going to start with our pre-show announcements today. So we're actually changing the way we upload our videos. So we're going to be uploading every Friday. Thursday is going to be our recording session, but Friday is where I'm actually going to upload to this channel from now on. Another Day at MSU will still be on Saturdays at the same time until further notice, unless I say otherwise. That's pretty much it for now. However, we do have breaking news coming out of Pittsburgh. Apparently 11 people got killed and over 30 got wounded in a Pittsburgh synagogue. So my prayers and condolences goes out to those people who were victims in the shooting, but the suspect is being charged with over 40 counts of hate crimes. So that's a good thing. However, he does plead not guilty as of 6 hours ago. So you can I'll be updating you guys as the weeks go by. I'll be updating you guys with all of that on news as I keep going. So that is breaking news. So again, my prayers and condolences do go out to those people who are in Pittsburgh right now going through this mass crisis. I do feel sorry for you all. So anyway, enough of that. We're going to be going into our debate topic, and you heard it was immigrants in the educational system. But more specifically, I'm going to be going over should the government continue to pay for the education of illegal immigrants? Now, there's been much speculation about this topic. It really has. We heard immigrants coming in and out of the United States all the time. And for those of you who don't know what an immigrant is a person who is not part of the U.S. They live in a foreign country. Let's say, they can live in Germany or they can live in Europe. Those are immigrants. Mexicans are considered immigrants because Mexico is not part of the United States. So that's really what an immigrant is. So when we say immigrants in tuition, we're saying that the U.S. may not continue to support immigrants' children's education, which I think is flat out wrong, because immigrants have the right to a free education as much as all of us do. If people in the United States can get free education, then so can they. So it doesn't matter if they're Mexican, Latino, Hispanic, European. If they come to the United States, they should be able to come to get an education without having to pay any money at all. I feel like the government should pay them because they don't have the resources that the United States have. So when I first heard of this question, I'm like, okay, well, should they get paid or not? I had to think about it for a minute, and I just came to the decision, yes, why not? They come to the U.S. to get an education because maybe they can't get it back in their hometown. Maybe they can't get it based off their family situation. Maybe they can't get the education because of their beliefs and traditions, and they want to come to the United States in order to do that. So, really, all in all, the U.S. should definitely continue to pay for the education of immigrants. I just feel like it should be. Everybody should be treated. Everybody's created equally. Everybody should be treated equally, in both educationally and out in the world. So that's all there is to it, really. Period. So our educational topic for today. This is actually really interesting because Election Day is coming up on November the 6th. So the educational topic for today is going to be the voting process. So voting is a huge, and I cannot stress enough, it is a huge part of our democratic process. Whether you're Democratic, Republican, a Libertarian, whatever your Republican Party stands for, it's important. It decides how things are going to go, what laws are going to be passed, and as a college student myself, it determines whether I'm going to have to continue to pay for school. Because everybody's wondering, do we still have to pay for school? Do we? So as you can see up on the board, I have vote red and whenever it comes up, I have vote blue. So if you're a Democrat or Republican, you can vote by your respective color. But make sure you're not just voting on who you think is the best based off of a TV commercial. You have to really do research, because TV commercials can only tell you a whole bunch before, you actually figure out the real person, you know what I mean? So you want to do your research on them too, because if you pick the wrong candidate in office, it can lead to a world of disaster. Lots of times, people just vote because either their parents are voting for the person or other people are voting for them. You have to make the decision based off of your own research. Especially if you're becoming an adult, like you turn 18, you turn 19, and you want to vote, make sure you do your research behind whoever you're trying to vote for. That way, our world does not end up in a whole disaster, right? So really, voting is a huge thing. And if you vote, you will be making the world a better place, hopefully. So really, voting, that's all there is to it. Go out and vote on November 6th. Like, tell your friends, tell your family members, tell everybody you know to go vote, because your vote does matter. Your voice does matter, especially for college students up here at Michigan State. Your vote matters. I cannot stress that enough. And if you do vote, use hashtag #MyFirstElection. That's MI for Michigan, first election. You can use that hashtag once you vote. So go out and vote on November 6th. And when it do come back up, you will see the list of voting locations. As far as I know, Brody Hall is a voting location. The MSU Union is a voting station. These are for people who are on campus. The people who are off campus might come to Michigan State to vote. But MSU Union, Brody Hall, I am West, and I am East. And I think that's it for on-campus voting locations. So go out and vote on November 6th. We have a few special announcements. First special announcement is next week, next Thursday. It won't be a show. However, we will be celebrating our girl Marlon's birthday on November the 8th. She'll be turning 19, and make sure you guys tell her happy birthday. She is the camera lady. She's the one here on every show, and she's very perfect, so make sure you wish her a happy birthday on November the 8th. That's next Thursday. That's our first special announcement. Second special announcement is that there's a dodgeball tournament coming up, and there is a 75% chance I might be on roster this time. If I am on the roster, I'll be covering the game from Grand Valley State University. I'll be going in depth. I'll be doing interviews with other teams, and we're just all going to have a good time. We're going to call Michigan State right back some wins, which I know well. So that's the second special announcement. The third special announcement is that Another Day at MSU is almost at its 10th episode, and it's been getting a lot of attention, both on air and off air, with audience retention. So we have gained 24 subscribers as a result of Another Day at MSU, which is also a good thing. So the 10th episode is actually going to be a special episode. It's going to be kind of like a game night. So for those of you who are interested, I have purchased Jackbox Party. I have Quiplash 2, and I have other games that are in that set. So if you're interested, me, Marlon, and Allison will be live on Facebook playing the game, and you guys can play along in the audience. So we'll be playing that sometime. I'll let you guys know the date in the description later, so you can go look that out and check that out later. So those are my 3 special announcements. Other announcements, well, continue to promote us. We are good people. We tackle these debates. And if you're interested in playing Quiplash 2, let us know on Facebook at Real Talk 1855. And that's kind of it for this week's show. I know you guys are probably wondering, where's Allison? Allison's has something to do, so she'll be back with us on the next show. So I hope she's okay. I hope so. To Darian, he's going to be a special guest on next week's show. Hopefully, I'll try and get him on the air again. So that's pretty much it for Real Talk 101. We'll see you guys Thursday after next. We'll see you guys on the next show. Have a good day.
And this concludes Real Talk 101 with Julian. Tune in next time for the next debate topic, which has been known by the man Juju himself. See you next time on Real Talk 101.